This one is not okay. Yeah, that's it.
She's sorry.
All blessings and blessings and blessings to everyone in this beautiful, blessed city, the holy city, Ibadan, capital territory of Oyo State, in Nigeria, Africa, ECOWAS region. Blessings to you in Africa and all the parts of this world. It has become necessary by the grace of the grace for me to talk to you tonight. It has been long and long and long time since, I've been making efforts to talk with you. Yes, I need to talk with you because you know that today there's need for somebody like me to talk with you. Yes, who is this somebody? A very special somebody. Somebody whose love for you is immeasurable. Somebody who cares. Somebody who believes that yes, you are part of this creation and it doesn't matter what happens. You have every right, yes, to enjoy the full benefits of being alive as a human being, living on this planet. Planet is blessed with everything. We have the sun shining, the air blowing to keep us alive, the earth to give us what we need to sustain ourselves. Water is there, the stars are there to brighten the sky up, and of course the moon, light at night, and of course the lightning to remind us of the need to always sing a song of love. This body is somebody that you have desired and begged, cried for so much, for so long, but didn't happen. Of course, there are stories of such men coming on earth, particularly such a man you would love to see, you would love to talk with, but it has not been easy, it's not been simple. And so here you are, inundated with all menu lists, I call it, philosophies, dogmas, articles in the news media, in the magazines, in all spheres of human endeavor, has not been able to fulfill this aspect of your life. And today, the person talking here, the body we are talking about, is the Sadguru Maharaji of this age, the living perfect master, the revealer of light, the dispeller of darkness and ignorance, one who has come to remove us from ignorance to the knowledge of ourselves and to lead us and lead all our energies in one direction. Here, the Sadguru, though surprisingly, you might say, why is he in this colored body? That's what the Creator wants, to balance the key on the piano, black and white. Why? Because for so many centuries, the whites have been leading the road to take us to somewhere that we'll enjoy. But along the line, they failed. What we see is wars, killings, deceit, hypocrisy, diseases of modern civilization, because whatever is on ground has not been digestible, has not been so good enough to make one feel it like the way you breathe the air. In other words, it's like whatever we are having has not been given a practical realization, and that's why I'm here, to balance the key, to let you know that yes, man must live, man must walk, man must talk, man must go and do whatever he is doing. But one thing is very, very important. Yes, what the scripture said, seek ye the kingdom of heaven first. Today, That one has been put aside. People are seeking for the kingdom of stomach infrastructure. Yes, a language that came up with one of the Nigerian ex-governors, even though he too he fell by the wayside. Because there was a time I was in a program with him, a program for restructuring, and he was saying, "It's only Jesus I know." That is a liar. He can't know Jesus. Why? Because Jesus came and gone. Muhammad came and gone. Buddha came and gone. Krishna came and gone. All of them, they don't exist. If they existed, they would be able to put their feet down and say, "Look, I am the managing director of this firm. What has to be done should be done so that this company can make a headway." The same way with the universe, particularly the planet Earth. Somebody must be there to let you know, and that's why Sargunaji is here. I want to talk to you as a Nigerian. Whatever is going in the politics of today is a simple thing. It's a recurrent what? Stereotype world. Democracy. And you see that, look, feeding is not very regular, NEPA is not constant, water is not flowing well. Oh yes, transportation okay. The roads are bad, except now, maybe a few years now. They will have President Buhari with Fashola, the roads are moving, and many others. And so, I'm talking to you now on the understanding that, look, you don't have to be worried much. Yeah, because there's something you need, that knowledge. The kingdom. The kingdom is within you, not without. It's within you. You are alive. That's why you are alive. But how do you guarantee this life? Anything that can guarantee this life will show you the way. To know which plants to use, the water to drink, the kind of house to be, the days you are to go out. Like the bee, like the birds, like the animals. And so, please, today, I see people talking about, May 29 will be this, be that. There's nothing. Look, the people have spoken. To say that, look, you don't need a president that maybe once he was a businessman or a governor, he couldn't pay 18,000 salary. Oh, yes. Instead of helping the workers, we bring in leaders to come and what? Mislead the workers. We don't need such a leader. We don't need a leader. I'll tell you that, why are you carrying this whole amount at the border? You say, well, I'm going to buy plates for the state, for the people. Is that how to buy? You don't need a leader that will be calling the religious leader, there's a religious war. No, we don't need a leader who is even hasn't gotten registered in a party, whose party has no local standing, who doesn't even have 2, 3, 4, or 5 states to control. You don't need a leader who is occultic in nature, in behavior, and attitude. You don't need a leader who will not participate in what is going in society. Kidnappers are on, herdsmen are on the rampage, and workers are striking. The educational system is being what? Hindered by incessant strike. We will not talk, but just appear and say, oh yeah, I want to contest for president. Where? Are we goats, rabbits, and rams? No, we are not. Neither do we need a leader that will say, the north is bad, the east is bad, don't vote for Hausas, don't vote for Yorubas, don't vote for Igbos, don't vote for Ijaw. No, we don't need such leaders. Neither do we need leaders who will not even follow the simple constitution of the party on whose what template they want to come in. No. So today you can see that we need a leader who is broad-minded, a leader who is loving, a leader who is caring. Of course, in the course of getting to the point of become presidential candidate, Of course, we know that there's manipulation going on. Our society is filled with all kind of dumps, toxic. Religion is one of them, it's aberration of the mind. Yes, the economic policies, they are okay, but because we don't have any scientific and technological foundation, we are just like the fish out of water, gasping for breath till death. And so we find out any kind of program we set will die. Just look at Nigeria. Dunlop is gone, Mitsubishi is gone, many companies who are there, they are all gone, and the leaders are there. They are trying one way or the other, but they have not been able to seek a common goal. Yes, that will make sure that areas of concern that will give the workers, the people, the confidence have not been. Yes, if you check out the president that have come, what did Shagari do? He was manipulated to go out. IBB came up, manipulation. Yeah. Papa Obeko maybe was not head, but Papa Shoneka came, manipulation came up. Abacha came up, the same manipulation. Abacha left, Abdul Salam came up, the same manipulation. After Abdul Salam, Obasanjo came, the same manipulation. Yes. After Obasanjo, what? Yadua came with the same manipulation and he even died. After Yadua, good Lord Jonathan came with the same wahala. After good Lord Jonathan, who came up? Buhari. Yeah, who stood up and said, no, I've been a military man before. No, you can't just do that. They squeezed the economy, all the monies, all the business started flying here and there. So introduce what? To benefit the common man. Whistleblower system, where anybody you have to look for wherever they are hiding the money. But the ordinary man, the proletariat have been bought. They are living from hand to mouth. You see staff, casual staff for 30 years. You see retirees dying on the queue for their money. You see the fourth realm of the estate. The journalists are always singing praises. Yeah. Or the big men who have nothing to show. Yes. And that was it. What do you say? Introduce TSA. Everybody must account. Now ICPC now started rearing its head more than before. Maybe some people are having arguments here and there. But in between, we have seen something incredible happening. That investments in area of controlling the economy to look inwards has changed dramatically. And so today we are talking to Nigerians that the elections have been held. You don't need to contest it. You don't need to go to court. The people have spoken. They say they need a leader who is destabilized, a leader who will be accountable. You say, oh, drug matters. No, we have been to US. The reports are there. If there's anything wrong, the government will have spoken. Oh, yes. There are many who are involved in drugs. Who and who has been caught. They are all there. We want to talk about what happened when the Alake of Abeokuta was called on one of some of the leaders who are aspiring to be governors or chairmen or presidents. Yes, they were caught. You want to talk about those who are involved in, what convenient marriages in order to siphon money, creating companies to siphon money from the country? Are you talking about people who don't believe in the natural reality on the ground that Nigeria is a home for Nigerians, the blacks? This Nigeria is not an industry. It's not a business center. They are Nigerians who were born here, bred here, woke up here. And I happen to be the person who brought they would land Nigeria from water. Yes, to occupy. And it stretches as far as to Cape Verde, down to Kalahari, to what? Mombasa, Somalia, and there. Yes, I am the living perfect master. Yes, I have the grace, the privilege to say, before Adam was, I was. Before Abraham was, I was. Why? If you go to the four corners of this planet, I am the only one who say, call me anywhere you are, and I'll answer, and I'm answering them. I'm the source of technology, source of science, answers to all everything. To prove to you that civilization started from Nigeria. The Americans came from Nigeria, the Europeans came from the area south of the Sahara, southwestern Nigeria. This is where civilization evolved. The Chinese, the Japanese, the Vietnamese, all of them, right from here they left. And so today, after so many years of turning this part of the world into animal farm, where the Caucasian race, the Europeans, will come and carry our children to go and sweep toilets, even though it's a graduate, it's a doctor, they carry our mothers, to keep them warm. It does not help the longing for self-realization. And that's why I came up here, 17 July 1980, telling everybody that, hey, don't use the word God again. Don't use the word Allah again. Don't use the word Tetragrammaton again. Don't use the word Yahweh again. Don't use the word Elohim again. They are all what? Hybrid names. That the true name of the Creator is Maharaj. And that is why I'm able to give that order in August 16, 1993 on OGTV that come what may, there be no war in Nigeria. And if you look at the indices of war that broke so many countries, it's not up to 1% of what is going on in Nigeria. Nigeria is still moving. That made the former Secretary General of the United Nations, His Excellency Boutros Ghali Boutros, saying that, look, from the information before him, there's one country that will be the second country where he wants to retire to. And that country is Nigeria. That from the evidence before him, he's surprised that Nigeria is still moving and working and still alive. Why? Because the difference that the living perfect master is here. This is what we are saying here. That today, let the sleeping dog lie. Elections have taken place. Somebody has won. There's no need going to court. They should withdraw it. All of them, they are factionalized. They are looking at what they will eat, what they will drink. But no, the black man wants a freedom. So I'm talking to the Igbo State Union in the US, the Yoruba State Union in the US, the Fulani Hausa Union in the US, in Europe, in China, all of them, please, to sheath their swords. Yes, because today, we are actually looking for a divine government. A divine government that will be humane. And so we have no interest in anybody other than for a stabilized economy. Economy that everybody will be involved. That, look, all our intrinsic merits will be harnessed. All our productive capacity will be put in full scale and everybody will be enjoying it. Which has not been okay. Because when this man come there, they say it's a Muslim, he's a Christian, like what is happening in the East now. Where the young lads are being indoctrinated to believe that, Nigeria wants to be Islamized. So be careful, if you see any federal soldier, now fight. To the point where every Monday, the whole East, they are not going to work because IPOB is there. Yes. And you know what it means, the economy will be affected. Now the police formation there, totally in some states, none existing. Now there's killing going on, law and order has broken down. So you cannot expect anybody from there who is not even able to control the local, that state level. to become president. It means that we are now going to have Biafran state in the whole Nigeria. It shouldn't be. Why should it be? No. Biafra died during the time that what? Colonel surrendered to Obasanjo's leadership as the commander of what? The 3rd Marine Commando. Yes. And that was the end. But today we are all feeling it. Igbo, Yoruba, Hausa, Czech, we are feeling it. The pain of the war, the agony that followed, the aftermath of the war, we have not been able to overcome. And so we don't expect such a thing to happen now. For you to have gone to vote for such a person is wrong, totally wrong. You are not sound intellectually, scientifically, humanly. No, 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 no. You are a non-entity. Why? Because that area is very important. Go anywhere and table the case before the whole public in the world. They will tell you whoever voted for such a person from that area is not okay. It doesn't fit the normal class. It doesn't fit progress, stability. Yes, where you cannot control a prostitute, a girlfriend, ordinary girlfriend, a wife, let's call it, a one woman. How can you control 36 women? When what is needed is your love, the ability to talk to this lady. You have to talk to her. There's nothing you want that you cannot give her. You couldn't do that. And you say you go and bring another 36. I'm using that as an illustration because this one's a dangerous situation. Then we talk about somebody who says, yeah, don't vote for Yoruba, don't vote for Igbo, don't vote for this and that. Want to be president? Somebody even who cannot satisfy the requirements of his party. Yes. And don't forget, in Asaba, I want to say it for whoever is involved now to listen. All the governors, all the stakeholders agree that nobody has right of monopolizing power in Nigeria. That yes, it's time for power to come south. Like in 2015, everybody gave in for Buhari and other northerners. Why are we changing gear now? That's why I'm talking to you, this ordinary man on the street. Don't allow anybody to manipulate you, because when you look at the antecedents of all the leaders to the point of the one that has been selected, he has the know-how, he has the accountable spirit, he has the spirit of love, he has the vision. So you should not be afraid that maybe you are going to be asked to account for what you have done. Some are saying, oh, the moment the president-elect is inaugurated, you are going to leave, don't leave Nigeria. I'm here, nobody can deny you of your right. Whoever, all you have to be just and fair. Come out. Tell us this is what you have, this is what you don't have. This is what you have done, and this is what you didn't do. Yes, because from May 29, there'll be only one police for everybody. There'll be one justice system for everybody. There'll be one policing for everybody. Everybody must obey the law. Yes. Not that you enter somebody's farm, destroy the farm, and then when the owner talks, and he said, no, you can't get free. You can't go free. No, you see a living master, you go there and say, oh, the living master is an armed robber, he's a thief, he's a, and you have nothing to prove, because he said you not buy Quran and Gita. You should not buy Bible, because the Bible, Quran, they are all theories, that God is within you. So you start to say, oh, he's a bad man. Why is he a bad man? He has to fight with his country. Yeah. You cannot say, oh, that man is a Hausa man. Why should he be here? Why should he be there? No. We need an engineer. And he has MSc, 20 years experience in life, on the job. Oh, yes. And he has a very good reference. To give him the job. We need justice, equity, respect for the rule of law, right to express yourself wherever you are. But the right to express yourself is not to heed the politics. The way I've seen so many journalists on Arise, Channel TV, AIT, many others. No. I don't know what Mr. President is doing. If you say there's hate, yes, hate language, all these people have to be invited. It's not only those who went to the army asking for the army to take over military government. No, that is sedition. That is treasonable. You call all of them and educate them. You can't do that in China and escape, America and escape. Donald Trump is having it now, although it has spiritual connotations. I did support him to win. And when he came to the point of saying, "Oh, Maharaji, well done," what happened? He was referring me to Jesus Christ came. I said, "No, Jesus Christ is still a dogma. It's different from me. I'm living now. I'm talking now. You can see me. Let me stand up. I'm a human being. I'm not an effigy." Yes. And I said, "No, I assure you that you're going to win." And you won't. So you need to even say, Maharaji, we are grateful because a tree cannot make a forest. Yeah, we have so many ideas going on, put together to make this world the world we are living in. And so the same way today, I'm trying to talk to our leaders. Yeah, particularly you, this common man. Don't sit there and allow these people to push you because they are going to give you 10 million, 50 million. Then go there, you want to organize trouble. You're going to organize rebellion against the state, especially between now. So, Mr. President should wake up. It's not too late for Mr. President to see what Nigerians want. You can, through executive power, yes, put on state police. Already you have offered funds. All they need to come out like the funds that were given 2 years ago, that were for security in the states, should now be converted to state police. We have the Amotekun, we have the other guards in the east, in the north. Yeah, and even there was a northern governor who says you have to take arms to defend yourself. You shouldn't go to that level. Then everybody will be afraid. So can't the state now even take care? We know that there is a movement now. The current list and the concurrent list, whatever they are saying there, tells you that, look, there's need for change. And so what needs to be done is you, the common man on the road, the common man in the office, common man at home, don't take law into your hand. Don't allow anybody to manipulate you. And that's why I'm asking Mr. President to please make sure that nothing goes wrong. Yes, it's not yet late. The rise of salary or increase in salary for workers should be nationwide. It should not exclude the ASU. It should not exclude the doctors who have actually succeeded in touching your house to have been given and who have been given certain money in the past. It should be spread. It will be proportionally spread for others. And then the president should go forward. Establish a price control board, a rent tribunal, so that nobody is ejected from his house without the rent tribunal giving a go-ahead. Now you have to go film censors board. People are walking naked on TV. People are swearing on TV. It's not our line. I am surprised. I was thinking that, well, they say Fulani. When we come up, we are going to come up with another ideal structure of tradition and culture. Whereas I found out that one is pedantic. It's a hoax. Yes, let us go to that cradle of civilization where we know now that it is the Yoruba man that became Igbo, or Igbo man became Yoruba, English, German, French, Chinese, Russian, and all that. Yes, I'm saying so because we are in a dynamic world. When you sit down and 5 offers are given for you to get a car, they give you a motorbike, a tricycle, Honda 200, yes, Volkswagen, and then they said Mercedes 300. Remember the case of Diana after her crash? They were saying it was the motor that caused it. The manufacturers came out to say that even if you are traveling at 200 kilometers per hour, in that 6,000 Mercedes, you will not die. Quality is very important. And go around the world, you cannot find a good lover, a better lover than the blacks you see in the southwest, yes, of Nigeria. And so today, beyond that, we are saying all the leaders should come down. They should not say because of monetary gains, because I'm going to be a governor, I'm going to be a manager, and so I sell myself. There's peace on the land. And we want peace. We want harmony. We want progress. We want stability. President Buhari has said it, that he is leaving on May 29, come what may. Yes. When he's leaving, he cannot leave us with empty hands. He is going to, inshallah, say, he's going to hand over the presidency to Buhari, to Papa, what? Senator Bola Ahmed Tinubu. So be it, it has to happen. We all support it. Look at what happened during the primaries. A man of God came out and said God has told him that yes, it was the same thing Madam Patience Willow was saying that the Creator has done it. The same way which Papa Dili, that oh, well, come what may, they've been Asorok. What happened? Nothing. They lost it. Because they are carrying a powerless name, a name that doesn't carry vibration, a name that was used to condition our minds, to manipulate us to war against each other. Because definitely if 5 young boys, students, are arguing about 250,000 that was stolen among them, and the governor of the state is passing by, right? I'm using governor of the state as the creator. She will tell them, don't fight. What is it? Okay, I give all of you scholarships. And I'm paying 10 million in your accounts. I don't want to see you fighting anymore. That is what the creator is. Everybody is breathing. We are all breathing alive. We don't pay for it. But the wisdom, that seed of love, the connection that has to be done is always through the living perfectness of this seed. But because he is always a man in this color, that's why the philosophies are there. And once you follow the philosophies, there will be trouble. Why? Because you will not have access to the secret of how this thing like this was made. All these things, you don't have the secret. And so you continue to wallow in what? Impunity, disrespect, dishonor, hatred. You'll be killing each other. Bob Marley said it. There's a mystic sound in the air. No one tried to listen. That's why many more will have to die. Many more will have to suffer. We are not going to suffer anymore. We are talking to you, that Mr. Politician. I'm talking to what? Hey, the presidential candidate for all those parties that lost the elections, to give you a look. What do you want to say again? The Sultan of Sokoto has spoken that they should withdraw. IBB has spoken congratulating the president. The president of Russia, president of US, the president of the southern states of Africa, many countries in Europe. Why are you delaying? Hey, delay is dangerous. Nobody on this earth can change that pattern. Why? Because the people are the judge. They have made the judgment. They have voted them into power. So what is the argument? Of course, we are like somebody. People who eat pounded yam. Now they have given us what? Rice and beans and dodo. Plus chilfi, panla. bonga fish, everything inside. We have to manage. That is what we call President-elect Tinubu coming on. All those who failed. Even the vice president was someone. Yes. The governor of Central Bank, they all withdrew. Those who don't withdrew, they were shamed. That is okay. In a football match, somebody has to win. And this one is not a football match. It's something that we have been crying for so many centuries. To have, yes, a government. Many have tried and tried. It's only Buhari, a fool man for that matter, who is able to lay us on this path of respect, this path of honor. See, you ask them, Yoruba, Igbo, Chekiri, Yokemo, what did they do? It's only Buhari. He's the only one that built Ibadan Lagos Express Road. Now he has given up another bridge in Onitsha. He's building the East-West Road. There are many others. Yeah. So many people who stole the money, big one, from here. It's just like we are practicing Selocracy. So we need to commend him. I know so many have been writing so many things, saying this and that. Whom do you want to blame? When Buhari introduced whistleblower system, the next step is for the journalists to go to each bank. We want to know. Yes, we want to know how much amount are you keeping, who are they, what? The owners of the account. You didn't do that. Yes, you didn't do that. What about cases in court that we have not seen the end of it? You didn't do that. You are just blaming. No, you are having the wrong power. A shallow power. A powerless power because you are afraid. You only want to talk to the public, say you are saying what. But we have to go to the core. Look, Mr. Governor, you are accused of embezzling. There was this journalist, I commend him so much, who caught a governor in the South area for carrying 2 billion. He was detained and asked to please change the system. He said, no, I wouldn't. Why should I? I still believe in it, and he was released. And so what? Why should we just pursue this case? We are the ones given the chance to investigate, to know, to understand, and tell the people that this is what is happening. Imagine a governor who is accused of embezzlement being given awards by a newspaper, being given award by a corporation. It means that today people are buying the awards, so it's irrelevant. Yes, but I can say Buhari has tried. In 14, only that is not enough. The area of education, the strike that went by, yes. The area of nurses, people are calling about Jakpa. Jakpa goes beyond Jakpa. There's nothing like Jakpa. But if you look at Jakpa, yes, those affected are the Southerners. Yeah, because they are the ones who are seeing danger. Why are they seeing danger? Because they don't know their God. They are carrying Jesus, Muhammad, Buddha, Krishna. Those are what? Horses on paper. Oh yes. You put your hand in fire, whether fire will leave you. It will burn you. Check up from Genesis to Revelation, from issue 1 to issue whatever the level. There's nobody who tamper with the Creator. But today, it's a license. If you steal, you can just dodge because there's immunity. Why do you want to take the governor to court when the law is there that he has been given immunity? What do you want to say again? They removed the immunity clause. Look at during the COVID-19, while I was in the City Hall to proclaim the death of COVID-19, the pastor, reverend, everybody ran inside. Yes. All the churches closed. You say, where is the power of God? I don't believe in it. I believe in the existence of the Creator. But I have come back to show you that the name of the Creator is not G-O-D. It's not Elijah. It's not Yahweh. It was used for you to be perpetually held in bondage. That's why I come back as the Father of creation, Sadhguru Maharaj. So I am talking to you now. Papa Buhari, please wake up. All those who went to the military for takeover or military interim government, arrest them. And few people in all areas of endeavor who are still talking jazz on the TV without any proof, because they want to hit the polity, they want to destabilize the nation. And Nigeria is the hope of Africa. Virtually, Nigeria is full of all kind of, yes, races from Africa. Even Europe, America, they live here, they enjoy here. And so, Mr. President, show little wonder, come out. Go to homes, announce them, it's against the law to keep money in your house. There's one leader who was visited by a group inviting him to be the chairman of the occasion. When they got there, they waited for 1 week. Eventually, they were answered. When they were going, they were told they were given 2 boxes of biscuits. They left. They were not happy. It's all the wastage here. We have been here for 2 weeks. So is that all this ex-president will give us? It's okay. And when they just drop the boxes of biscuits somewhere. So come the 2nd week, they were having a birthday party. They say, okay, go and bring the biscuits so they share. Only to open the biscuit is full of dollars. Hey, see, $10 million in each box. Oh my goodness. Now tell me, some people are having marriage parties in the air, in the aeroplane. Some people are going to London every weekend. They are going to Middle East every weekend. Now look at the common man. Defecating even behind of this very beautiful edifice. Look at the bandits. For the first time, I heard the Sultan of Sokoto say the North is not safe anymore. What about the industries? They are talking about women empowerment. This is a foolish idea. What empowerment? Give people access to school. Let them go to college. Let them go to university, graduate. Yeah, it wasn't women empowerment that bring Clinton to contest the elections with Trump. No. Golda Meir, Mrs. Bandana Raike, they were given right to go to school. You can't sit at home and then begin to say federal character will bring you somebody who is in trouble. No, I'm not against women taking up position here and there, but it should not be just carrying a blind man to be a referee in a football match. We have seen it, corruption among women is so bad, terribly bad. Oh yes, left and right. The same way with the men. But all we are saying is that they have to be just. Yes, fair and reasonable. And to be that, we need knowledge. Divine power is within each and every one working. But the light is dying down because we are working on trial and error. How? Just like you fill a car with petrol, you on it, vroom, vroom, as a man gets to work. Yeah. And then the car is there, zim, 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 zim. Petrol finishes, he gets nowhere. The same way today. We are all moving here and around. The reward of being alive is with that power inside. That power that made the bee to make honey. It did not go to any university. All those who invented these things, They did not go to any higher institution. Through divine knowledge, which can be gotten through research into the tradition and culture of each civilization which evolved from the southwestern Nigeria. That's why today I have come out, yes, as a Yoruba man, as a living perfect master of this age, who reveals the truth, who is telling people to call him anywhere in the globe. I am the Jesus come back. Muhammad, Buddha, Krishna, Ram. Don't believe in it, but go anywhere you go. In Europe, they will not lie. In America, they will not lie. But the black man here is under heavy manipulation. Believing falsely that, oh, because I've got a car, I built a house, I have so many degrees here and there. No, that is the goal of life. It terminates under the programming of a fool at 40 and 71 years as a bar. How do you reincarnate? Which used to be a fashion among our fathers and mothers. They don't die like the snake peeling the body. They can transmigrate into a goat, rabbit, or a tree to come back time and time again. And so I'm talking to you now this evening. Hey, wake up. Nobody. Mr. President, please make sure that you get your Chief of Defense Staff, Chief of General Staff, the Inspector General of Police, to make sure that any person who wants to threaten the peace, progress, and stability of this nation should be taken to where people who don't want peace to be. We are not against anybody's rights, but we cannot sit there after elections have been held for some people who want to hit the polity with all kind of dirty writings, kind of interviews on TV. Of course, we are not saying they should not talk. But what is your reason? What is your excuse? What have you got? Nothing. They're just talking. Yes. People who don't even have party want to be president. People who don't believe in one Nigeria want to be president. People who don't believe in peace want to be president. People who don't believe in zero tolerance against corruption want to be president. Look at all the people who are there. What is the fear? That yes, somebody has won the election. The fear is just that, look, in a football match, if you lose, does not mean that you are bad. You wait for the next match. Today, all of us have been begging for divine government. Yes, divine government will be Maharaji's children. They will never allow you to cheat. They will not tell you that this and that. But that has not happened. Today, we believe in whoever is there. We believe in whoever has won the elections. You will go back. My illuminations about Buhari. I say it's a man of honor of the day, respect. It's a military leader, he came about. But we agree that there are some little crevices of, areas that he was not able to perform well. But that notwithstanding, Nigeria is moving. We have seen that there are some people who are bent in turning Nigeria into a company instead of the homeland of the black race. That is what we are talking about. Yes, Professor, please keep quiet. There's nothing you can do. Yes, doctors, managers, I don't say you can't work, but talking is not what we need. You are afraid, you can't talk. You can't move. I've told you that, look, I am the repository of science, technology in the world. Today I've cleared the spiritual space. That's why young boys are coming up with innovation. The older ones, they can't do anything because their bodies are filled up with materialism. They are filled up with arguments, copulations of hatred. Yes, otherwise, how do you want to go and arrest a headsman with a gun? No. You can get the power from the trees, from the plants. Yes. That when you touch the area, they will all come out. Yes. Yes, you can end the demise, or I mean, you can just free everybody within seconds. And that's why I'm asking Mr. President, before the president leaves, give us state police. Free education up to what? School start level. Yes. You can use 2 oil wells to do it. Yes. Mr. President, give us 250,000 entry salary for police, 350,000 for the army. Yes. Announce general recruitment of police in the 36 states. Yeah, we need what? 250,000 for the army and for the police. And this recruitment should not be done like the way they did it haphazardly in the stadium, where many died. Yes. No. You ask them to use their phone to apply on the internet. And those that are going to be involved in this selection, yeah, should be men of proven character, respect. Yes. I tell you. Not those that were caught with 620,000, $62,000 trying to offer bribe. No. We have Nigerians who could stand. Manaji devotees can do it. They know that if they mess up, they are going. Our people have said they don't know that it is the sin they committed against somebody, the driver, the brother or sister, that is affecting their children. Yes. Broken homes is not because of anything. They say what you sow you reap. Yes. Mr. President, give a law that no student must be found during school hours outside. Yes. Outside that period. No wrestling where people carry chair to break somebody's head must be shown on TV anymore. Mr. President, no nightclubs where women dance naked anymore. Nigerians will accept. They want to change because that is where we are losing our energy. We are behaving, we are aping the Europeans. No, this life is not a cosmic joke, Mr. President. Until we do that, it looks as if we are going to be driven underwater. We stay underwater, the sea for many years, then the skin will peel off, they will become bature. Oyinbo and Yobola. Mr. President, we do respect before you leave. Give an order that a new refinery should be established in the western area of Nigeria. We have a refinery in Kaduna, we have in the east, we need down in the west. Yes. Mr. President, before you leave, give 20 Nigerians 5 billion naira each to establish cement factories. Yes. In 11 geopolitical zones. Yes. Limni, Lagos, Calabar, Yenagua, Port Harcourt, Enugu, Owerri, Kano, and Lokoja. we can increase it. So that we will not be pushed here and there by Dangote Cement. We are told that Dangote Cement shareholders are all ex-military officers. Whether it's true or false, good, I love it. But let's increase production of cement so that people can be found to be happy. Yes, we need it. Mr. President, don't forget. We don't need any European as a coach, a white man as a coach for Super Eagles. It's a taboo. The vibration in them is very low, very deceitful, very diabolical. They say we should look up to the sky. God is there, He will help. God did not come for 100 years. Look at you and I. God is within man, but His name is not God. His name is Maharaj. Yes, Mr. President, let us make a research. Most of the places where there are troubles, insecurity, is because the policemen are wearing blue materials. Blue-blooded is wrong. When you are alive, your blood is red. When you die, the color of your blood becomes blue. We can't use blue dresses. This one, whether you believe it or not, the ancestor will fight whoever did not listen. Can be blue-blooded. Yes. Now, cars. Mr. President, give every doctor a car. Yes, every doctor. Once he's a doctor, give me a car. Yes. Yes. Now, lastly, others will come up before the month ends. Establish agricultural bank. Not to give loans, but all farmers to have account in there. Their phone numbers will be there. Their children, grandchildren to come. So it's not necessary, but once you have their children there, so that they will open account and you give them stipends to what? To farm. Don't give to those in the office. Agricultural bank based in Kaduna has failed. All the billions gone. Who is going to probe them? Oh, it's my brother, it's my sister, it's my uncle. It's only children, divine children of Maharaj, who will be able to turn this country around. Until then, we are happy that somebody who is accountable, an accountant for that matter, somebody who has given a good example in Lagos State. They know him. He was able to go to the land and bread. The rest, they couldn't go to some places. When they go there, they talk and talk, that's it. But he can do something with what we see in Lagos State. And so the recommendations I've made is not a job for us, no. But I believe that, Mr. President, you can do it. That is what Nigerians need. They need a leader they can trust. Somebody who will say it and you put the army there, put the police there. Look at the green lock on the roads, Mr. President. What does that mean? How and why? Try. Put the soldiers there, my friend. Oh yeah, move. Let them pass the traffic. It will work. You can't sit down there and be looking like a python that has swallowed the whole house. We can't be like that. This is our time. This is our period. And I'm sure all the three arms govern. They are listening, the executive, the assembly, and the judiciary. It will work. Whatever I said can work. It will not touch the IGR, internal generating revenue that is coming, it will not touch it at all. With 4 oil, if they don't have, seize 1 oil well from IBB, seize 1 from Danjuma, seize 1 from Abacha's family, seize 1 from or 5 from some of the emirs, because they say all of them, they have oil well. After the whole thing process starts going on, we will return it to them. Look, when we are in love, oil well will increase from 30,000 barrels to 300 million. They are there. When our love is real, everything on earth will change. That is what the scripture said. Be a lover and live forever. So, for you who is listening to me in US, cyclone must not catch you. Tsunami or tornado or earthquake. Whether you are in anywhere you are, which the Bible said, he that cometh will breathe into us the Holy Spirit. He will make us immortal. I've been made immortal. Beyond human destruction, marriage made it so. I have come to prove that the Creator lives and he has the capacity, the power to change things for good. My friend, a friend, look at my face. This is different from Robert Powell's face with that silky hair. No, that one is a figment of imagination. Some people prayed, they died the next day. They fasted. Look at our pastors, our reverends. They are all bombs because they are being manipulated. So all they have to do, like Buhari, we did when Buhari came on power, was that the new photograph of the head of state is President Buhari. The new governor of Lagos State is Sanwo-Olu. The same way today, all you need is what? The photograph of the Sadhguru Maharaji. That is what you need to prove to the world. Yes, in your churches, when you put it, this is the picture. And you see, no more death, no more sickness, no illness. Yes, he is the current. He's not saying this person will be, but it's a natural law. When the sun sets, tomorrow there will be what? A rising sun. I am the rising sun of life. So please take care. I'm talking to you. Sudan is in trouble because of what the former president committed against the Southerners. He looked them as infidels. They killed them anyhow. So now they are paying for it. And it will never end until they appease the gods for what they have done. Yes, it's happened in US. As so many blacks were silenced. Yes, the blacks were the first people to inhabit. The same way in Australia. Yes, they made blacks. As a matter of fact, when the big landmass Africa got broken into pieces, there were blacks all over. Those who came from water were the whites. Now today, they have silenced them in Mexico. Go to Brazil, they don't allow the blacks to talk fully. But gradually, we are trying to help to make sure that everybody understands that blacks and white lives matter. Oh yes. You go to what? Angola, South Africa, where they say some Islamic group want to take over the oil industry there. It's all a hoax. It's not that they don't exist, but we have to wake up. I'm now talking to President Museveni, President of the whole southern states, yes, to really wake up. They should call Maraji to come and bless the whole place. Once I bless the whole place, there will be no war. Yes, I know how to do it. Why are they fighting? There are some countries who don't have mineral resources. They invite me. Once I step foot on the soil, there will be mineral resources. Because I'm the one the Creator is using now to change the world into what? Heaven on earth. I don't know what I've said. Look, if you feel bad, you feel bad. If you are not happy, you're not going to be happy. Because what I said here is not a dogma. It's not a philosophy. I say I'm the object of devotion. I've been tested, tried, and experienced to be true. Are you there? So, test me, talk to me. Jesus will not come again. Muhammad is not come. Buddha, Krishna, Ram, no. I'm alive here. Talk to me wherever you are, so that you can have your own. Many lived yesterday. They died, leaving problems for their family. Why? Because they cannot produce. They are inheriting what? Materialism. Materialism come and go. But the inheritance is your life that will give you the power to reincarnate, to change. I am speaking to you from Ibadan, the city, the holy city of the world now. Look, 10, 20, 30, let's say 40, 50, 60 years ago, before you see any obituary, usually 150, 160. That was the time that our tradition was being gradually covered. Today I brought the old smile in your face back. That look, you can transmigrate and go anywhere. What is the cost? The scripture said it. Sin is the wages of death. Wages of sin is death. So I'm able to give you the power to know the way to move. It's a music, it's a dance, a new way of life. Just imagine how we lost TB Joshua all of a sudden. Okoso, Michael Jackson. How? Why? With all they did? No, don't let it happen to you. The grace is there, the love is there. The holy name is Maharaj. Use Maharaj and everything will be okay with you. So I'm leaving you with this love, letting you understand that as I'm talking now, aspirants are waiting to be given divine knowledge. Yes, to reveal the light of the Creator that you know as God. Some say Allah, some say Tataria. Within you is there. I'm going to give it to you, and believe you me, some will come up as scientists, inventors, doctors. You are going out to buy this and buy that. All the things you need to buy, they are in the bush. But because we are cut off, not from the Creator, but the one inside. I'm alive, that's why I say I believe in God. The moment one collapses and that you don't believe, the God is within you, that light is within you. So knowledge will be given. If you are able to come to this village tomorrow or day after, I'll give you knowledge on Tuesday, free of charge. I don't charge. So for those of you who have made it, who understand what I'm saying, how do I get to people all over the world? I need your support. Please. It could be TVs, radios, cars, buses. What is very important is a space in the radio station or TV station, so that we tell the people that mankind will never die again. The true name of the Creator is Maraju. Yes, I am very passionate about it. You don't have to believe me. If there's anybody who say what Maharaji is saying is not true, ask the person to get you a glass of water and give it to him. A glass of water like this one here. See me. Yes, this one. Give it to him and say he should swear that Sadhguru Maharaji is not the one. He will not live under 2 weeks. Why? This is a matter of life and death. Go, people are killing in hospitals. People are already buried yesterday, and some are going tomorrow. They are fighting over materialism, because what we have on ground is not enough to satisfy everybody. And they will not allow you. That's why they are causing political problems with religion. With religion, you will not be able to meet the Creator. They say you die to get there, and nobody wants to die. Nobody. So with this one now, you'll be saved. So please, we need your support. I'll give you the account number that I'm using if it touches your heart. Send us something so that we'll be able to print some papers. The last program we had, prices have gone up. The program was to start on the 17th. The invitation cards was ready on what? On the 12th. You can imagine that. Where? Ordinary photograph of Maraji. You put in your pocket, nobody can kill you. Of course, once you have that power, you have to be straightforward. You have to be sincere. So we need your support. The account number is Zenith Bank 420-229-5075. Zenith Bank account 420-229-5075. There are two other new ones which I'll convey to you. Please and please, please, I'm telling you the truth. To be nearer the Creator is through the bridge called Sadhguru Maharaj. You don't need to die at 71, 80, 88, 89, no. You need to see your great-grandchildren on the fourth generation. You don't need to be disgraced. You don't need to be shamed. You not talk anyhow, you not drink anyhow. Please, whoever you are, you can be in the US, wherever you are. It is through my knowledge you'll be a true American, because you'll be sure and say, yes, I've got the light. This time around, I'm going to live in peace, love, and harmony. Some people will tell you, oh, in my incarnation, I was told I'm going to live 20 years, 30 years. Well, I will cancel it and make you live. I have not come for the sick or no, I've come for those who can see, who can hear, but they cannot see well. They have ears, they cannot hear. Otherwise, look at what is happening. So the grace is there, the love is there. I want to end this discussion with a song. Guru knows, since Maharaj, since he knows, I do not need to die anymore. Guru knows, Guru Maharaj knows, since he knows, I don't need to suffer. You will never suffer. You will live and live again. Talk to Jesus Christ. He will tell you, Maharaji is the one that has come of this time. Talk to Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. He tell you, Sadhguru Maharaji is the honor of this time. Talk to Elijah, Yahweh, Tetragrammaton, and Kamahuligan. He tell you that yes, Maharaji is the one representing them at this time. So take care and have a wonderful day. Yes, we are looking forward to the inauguration, May 29. I'll be there. Everything will be all right. By the grace of Maharaji, and indeed, Mr. President, Mr. Vice President, all the 36 governors, we herald a new Nigeria with the president-elect. So take care, and wherever you are in the world here, if you want to win the elections, call me. I'll tell you how it will work. Don't allow any spiritual leader, religious leader to come and give you any kind of doom prediction. Tell him if he says that something bad will happen, what about you in the holy name Maharaj? He'll be afraid. He will never come to you again with any doom prediction. So the light is here, and there will be peace on earth forever and ever and ever. Thank you for listening, and blessings to you all.